6 more ships robbed in Singapore Strait in just 48 hours. This is from the Maritime Exclusive and it was published on the 1st of April 2025. Recap: the Regional Monitoring Operation for Asia issued a new alert to ships in the area of the Singapore Strait and the Malacca Strait, warning of the continuing surge of sea robbery incidents and while cautioning of the possibility of further incidents. They received reports of 6 incidents between March the 28th and 30th, prompting a continued caution based on the increase of activity so far in 2025. As with incidents earlier this year, the perpetrators seem more brazen in their efforts, but during the last incidents there was no direct interaction and none of the crew members were attacked. Other incidents in 2025 have included crew members being assaulted and tied up, but as with prior incidents in several of the cases in the past few days, the boarders appeared to be armed. 3 vessels were boarded in a period of 1.5 hours on March 30th between 1:25 a.m. and 2:55 a.m. and all in the Phillip Channel in the eastbound lane in the Singapore Strait. This area has seen a concentration of piracy activity in 2025. Among the ships boarded was a container ship 18,872 DWT with a capacity of 1,080 TEU, which is operating for Pacific International Line or PIL. 3 perpetrators were seen on board the vessel, but they jumped overboard and got into a small boat when discovered. A search showed that they had entered the air conditioning room and a portable welding machine was missing. In the other 2 incidents on March 30th, 2 bulkers were boarded. One was 9,995 DWT and the second was 76,000 DWT. In each case by a single perpetrator. In both cases, the person fled when discovered and the ship reported nothing was stolen. 4 perpetrators were sighted on board a container ship, 37,160 DWT on March 29th. They were moving between a small boat and the stern of the ship, but also fled. Nothing was stolen. About an hour earlier that same day, 5 perpetrators were seen aboard an oil tanker, 319,000 DWT. They also fled without taking anything from the ship. A small container ship, 8,150 DWT, was boarded on March 28th. The vessel, which is also operated by PIL, recorded 4 individuals were sighted going into the engine room. They escaped from the ship, but the crew said that some engine spares were stolen. Recap emphasizes that there has now been 35 incidents reported in 2025 in the area around the Straits of Malacca and the Singapore Straits versus just 11 in 2024. A total of 18 incidents were in March and 12 took place in February. Ships are being told to intensify vigilance and maintain a sharp lookout while transiting the area. At some point, these ships need to be armed. The crew needs to be able to defend themselves from pirates. It's happening all over the world now, it seems. More and more stories every day of pirates. And for some reason, they seem to steal very little, which I don't believe for a second. Maybe some run away before they get anything. But for the most part, they're not doing this for no reason. They're getting something out of it. And in my opinion, and it's just my opinion, they should be shot on sight. Maybe if they thought there'd be a chance of dying boarding a ship that they have no business being on, they'd think twice before doing it. Alright guys, there it is. As always, thanks for watching. If you're new here and you like these kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you on the next one.